Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Sigrid and I make videos about books because I love them. Today I'm going to be doing a quick little haul featuring a few things sent from publishers, books that I recently purchased, and some pre-orders that came in. So yeah, it's not that big of a haul, but let's get started. Let's get started with the things that I've gotten from publishers. So this is really cool because I hardly ever get anything from publishers. But the first book that I got is Summer's Inn by Junae Black. This is a Shady Hollow mystery. So this is how it looks. It's a pretty cover. And this is the back. Let's see. It's late August in Shadow Hollow, and intrepid reporter Vera Vixen agrees to chaperone the school's annual field trip to Summer's Inn, an ancient tomb built by an early woodland culture. Naturally, her good friend Lenore Lee comes along to help, but when the group enters the tomb one morning, they find a corpse that is distinctly more modern than expected. Digging deeper, Vera and Lenore discovers that the deceased was involved in the recent excavation at the site and very unpopular with their colleagues, including Lenore's own sister, Legeria. Now that the Fox and Raven must delve into the dark world of academia and archaeology to clear Legeria's name, some creature at Summer's Inn thought they were clever enough to get away with the perfect murder. Can Vera and Lenore uncover the truth in time? The next arc that I got is Director's Cut by Carolyn Greenwald. This is how it looks. At 29, Valeria Sullivan is a celebrated award-winning actress, but when her acting options start to decline and her attempt to move into directing is complicated by a bad interview on a late-night show, Val decides she had enough of Hollywood. Intent on pursuing a neglected passion, she pours herself into a guest professorship at USC, hoping to transition to academia full-time. Standing in her way is her co-professor Malv Arco, whose brilliance and beauty are matched only by her contempt for Val. As Val rises to the challenges that teaching throws at her, though, Malv starts to soften and soon sparks are flying. Now with a job and a girlfriend she adores, Val should be happy, but Hollywood isn't done with Val quite yet. Her directorial debut, Oakley in Flames, starts getting attention, and soon Val has to choose between her obligations to her class and Maeve and the dream Hollywood career she may not be ready to leave behind. That sounds good, and I think it might be sapphic. Okay, and the final book I think is a finished copy. This is Nevola by Paola Bacigalupi. Bacigalupi. Okay. You must be as sharp as a stiletto and as subtle as a fish beneath the water. This is what it means to Navalese. This is what it means to be deregulaire. In the bustling city-state of Nevola, business is power and power is everything. For generations, the deregulaire family has nurtured their merchant banking empire. Though they claim not to be political, their staggering wealth buys cities and topples kingdoms, and no one obstructs them twice. Soon, Davico de Regulé, sole heir to the de Regulé fortune, must take his place beside his father and prove himself worthy of his name. But Davico's heart is soft where it should be hard. He prefers sunlit hills and green dappled forests to the shadowy plots of his family, and something else beckons him. A fossil dragon eye, an ancient relic of raw power that sits upon his father's desk. A thing that should be dead and yet calls to Davico with increasing hunger. As plots unfold, armies march, and assassins slip down shadowy marble halls, Davico will be tested past his limits. His survival will depend upon the powers locked within the dragon eye and upon feelings hidden deep in the heart of his beloved adopted sister, Celia. A girl wise in the twisted ways of Navalese politics, for her own family was destroyed by them. Nearly a decade in the making, Nevola is The Godfather meets Game of Thrones, the dazzling return of a Hugo and Nebula award-winning master storyteller. His adopted sister, though? Okay, so that is it for the publisher mail. Then a little birdie told me that the Zodiac Academy editions are actually going out of print. So I went ahead and got the remainder of the series that I didn't already own so that I would have the same covers. So this is not in any order, but this is book 8, and this is Sorrow and Starlight. This is how it looks. This is a really giant book, and looking inside, the font is as tiny as Bible print. So I don't know what this person, like, what are they putting in these books? What is this book is about? I don't know. I really hope, look at, it's even smaller than I thought it was. That is insane. This is a textbook. Wow. This is book 8, by the way. And then I got Zodiac Academy, The Awakening as told by the boys. I think this is book 1, just told from another person's point of view. I don't know. I just was like, you know what? They said that this is part of the series, so I got it. Then I got Zodiac Academy, Live and Let Lionel. I'm not really sure which book this is, but I think it's like a recent edition because it was like after the books that I had. Yeah, this is a novella that's like towards the end. So, yeah. Then we have Zodiac Academy, The Big Ass Party. This is 5.5. And I didn't have this one. This one wasn't even that expensive at all. So, excited about that. And the final book that I got in this series is Zodiac Academy, Restless Stars. This is book 9. This is how it looks. I actually don't know what the Zodiac Academy series is about. I believe it's Fae. I remember the word Gemini, and I heard twins and magic. So I was sold immediately. Alright, so let's get into some pre-orders that came in. The first book is The Art of Catching Feelings by Alicia Thompson. I have been collecting this series, and I haven't read it, so I really need to get to it. But the covers are just so cute, and I just feel like I would like it, but I'm not really sure. Daphne Brink doesn't follow baseball, but watching America's Snooze Fest certainly beats sitting at home in the days after she signs her divorce papers. After one too many ballpark beers, she heckles Carolina Battery player Chris Kepner, who quickly proves there might actually be a little crying in baseball. Horrified, Daphne reaches out to Chris on social media to apologize, but forgets to identify herself as his heckler in her message. Chris doesn't usually respond to random fans on social media, but he's grieving and fragile after an emotional, turbulent few months. When a DM from Ducky catches his eye, he impulsively messages back. Ducky is sweet, funny, and seems to understand him in a way no one else does. Daphne isn't sure how much longer she can keep lying to Chris, especially as she starts working with his team in real life, and their feelings for each other deepens. When he finds out the truth, will it be 3 strikes, she's out? That is cute. That does sound like something I would love. So, the next book I got is Pure by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is book 2, I believe, in the Covenant series. I've actually received book 1, and it has sprayed edges, so I think I ordered the entire series, so they're coming piecemeal. The final thing that I got is the Hunger Games Deluxe Collection. I'm super excited to get this. I remember thinking that I wasn't going to be able to get it because it was only available for, I believe, it was not shipping to the United States. That's what it was. And as soon as I saw, I think it was Blackwell's, they were offering it in the United States, and I jumped at the chance, like immediately, this same day, in the same hour as I saw it. Yes, let's look at them. Let's look at the slipcase first. So this is how it looks. It has some foilings here. It's really pretty. It's very heavy as well, but I love a good slipcase. Love that. So pretty. And then this is this side. And then this is how the books looks. They're so pretty. I just heard that they're coming out with a paperback collection, and I do not need them. I do not need both the hardcovers and the paperback, but the paperbacks have sprayed edges and these do not have sprayed edges. Now, if I had known when I purchased this, I would not have purchased this and I would have gotten the sprayed edge paperbacks. But I tend to actually like hardcovers when it comes to like special editions, things of that nature. Like, I just feel like it's harder to, like, there's no end papers. It's harder to mess up a paperback. It's harder to mess up a hardcover than it is a paperback. So it's just the cover. There's nothing else. It's not signed, anything like that. So this is it. On the back it says, winning will make you famous, losing means certain death. And that was The Hunger Games. The next one is Catching Fire. These are just stunning though. And I love the series. I love the movies. I loved everything about this. This brings back my childhood. I definitely was someone who read The Hunger Games. It says Katniss Everdeen survived the Hunger Games. Well, I guess that's a spoiler. Sorry. Now the Capitol wants revenge. And then we have Mockingjay, book 3. Beautiful. Beautiful. And on the back it says, if we burn, you burn with us. And finally we have The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Beautiful, beautiful. And that's it. That's everything that I have in this video. That's everything that I've received recently. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.